Yo, it's your boy One Deep 215 back with another video. Listen up, fellas, I'm gonna hit y'all from a different angle on this one. Some of y'all probably didn't even notice, didn't even pop in your head, didn't even think. I'm gonna get right to it. Women with large, oversized, great big tattoos on their bodies, it's not a sign of art. It's not a sex symbolization. It is in some aspects. We'll get on that later. It's a sign. What it is that it's a sign of masculinity. It is. This is me talking. I know a lot of men wouldn't take it there. A lot of people wouldn't take it there. They wouldn't even think that. But y'all know me, I be thinking. I think a little outside the box. But it's still logical in my eyes. Some might beg to differ. But think about that. Women with these large tattoos, whether it's a sleeve up and down the arm, a big wide back tattoo, a big behind chest tattoo, between the knockers or what have you, right? Y'all know where I'm getting at. It's a sign of dominance. It's a sign of alpha ways. Because think about it. I remember a point where tattoos for women, or most women, was very distasteful. A lot of women didn't even want to mark up their bodies in such a way. If they did, they had something real small or something hidden that you could only see if you was, alone with a person in a certain aspect. Y'all know what I'm getting at. But it wasn't a thing. Now, don't get me wrong. Tattoos been going on for a long time. This ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing that happened with the times. This ain't nothing in the past that just started up in the past several years or what have you. So I'm not acting like I woke up today and I start seeing a bunch of women with these huge tattoos or tattoos in general. But if I'm being 100% honest, I never seen it take on to this level with the big, large, and the vast amount of tattoos. That's also a sign of masculinity. It just is. Whether she got a big tattoo or not on her, when a woman start naming her tattoos and counting them down, and we talking about double digits, oh, I got 12. How many you got? I got 14. I got... It's not a form of endearment or, It's a masculine trait. It just is. Now, do this go to every single woman? No. Because I know there's women that out there that's just into the art aspect of it. And that's what a lot of them going to say. It's art, right? Yeah, it's art. Some of these women have never sketched, drawn, Picasso'd a damn thing. They don't know what art is from the back of their goddamn hand. They say that art stuff to make it sound decent. We know women like to say things that sound good. Whether it don't come right coming out of their mouth and it seem cringeworthy when they say it, whatever sound good is good. But there are women that is into the art aspect of the tattoo culture to a certain extent where they is tatted up. They inked out. They inked to the extreme. But overall, I believe modern women, and this is me talking, y'all know I stand on whatever I say. Let the backlash come. Let them call me sassy for saying that women with huge, large tattoos are masculine. I'll be the sassy guy for this one. No problem. Y'all know there's no skin off my back. But if we going back, the only women that we remember really that was into that tattoo thing was maybe like the biker chicks or even like the Gothic community. And that might be a stretch. And don't get me wrong, you talking to a guy, I got 2 tattoos. I got 2 tattoos that I barely, to keep it real, barely even want myself. Not saying people with tattoos are bad people. Not saying women with large tattoos are bad people. But what they are a lot of them are followers. A lot of them have fell into this cultural norm that I need to be tatted up. I need attention. Some of them get tattoos on their legs to take the attention off of whatever. Some people like, let's be real. People do things to be accepted. Let's get off the masculine trait for a minute. A lot of these women are walking around tatted up because their counterparts are tatted up. Tattoos have no meaning. They can make up a meaning on the fly like that, but there's no real meaning. So I'm not here to demean people listen, majority of people I know is tatted up. This ain't that, and we not going finagle into being that. But if we being real, and if I'm being totally transparent, I've never been stupid a day in my life. And I know the human mind pretty well, male and female. These women with these large sleeves and these big eagle wings spread it on their back, and necks and this and that. The word art don't have anything to do with it. It's them showing their dominance. It's them showing that they masculine. It's them showing they can endorse what they would call a certain level of pain. It's them showing how sexual they could be. It's them showing how much of a follower they could be. It's them saying, I'm down too. Now you talking to a guy that I may be a little biased because I don't really find women with a bunch of tattoos feminine in no type of way. They could be attractive. I'd be delusional if I said I don't find women with tattoos. Some, not because they got tattoos, but y'all know what I mean. Women with tattoos can come off as attractive. But it never been a thing, a sexual, explicit type of thing. If she got tattoos, I want her. I'm at the other end of the spectrum. And I'm sure there's some guys with me on that. But a lot of guys, for whatever reason, I'm not casting no shells on it, like that sort of thing. So I am biased in that aspect. Ain't nothing wrong with a little wrist tattoo, a little this, a little something on your hand, a little small, but all that I'm tatted up and I'm inked out always rubbed me the wrong way. So I admit I am biased on that. But if I'm being real, without the bias part, taking my thoughts out of the equation, a lot of women with these large and high volume number of tattoos are very masculine. All y'all gotta do is think about it. Think back on your past. How many feminine women you know with a bunch of tattoos? How many feminine women do you know with large tattoos? I'm talking about feminine, not she could be feminine sometimes. She got a girly side to her. No, feminine. You would consider her, she's a feminine woman. How many? You might be able to think of one, if you're lucky. A lot of these women are very bold, very brash, very combative, very argumentative. And women with no tattoos could be that way too. Don't get it messed up. This ain't me saying a chick that don't have no tattoos is gonna be the nicest woman you ever met. No. You're not saying that. But I'm actually serious. Think about it. These could be some of the most cocky, arrogant, masculine acting women you're going to meet. No matter how they try to hide it. You get to know them long enough, you will see. And what I say will ring true. I've been around the block. And it's accepted because of the modern times. It's in pop culture and rap and social media that tattoos is an essence of beauty. I never looked at it like that. I didn't know tattoos meant beauty. I just didn't. Most women came up saying, I don't want to mark up my body like that. Maybe 1, 2 if you lucky. But I'm not. 13 tattoos, ew, that's disgusting. Not no more. It's not looked at as disgusting no more. Now it's looked at, if your number ain't high enough, you're an outcast. At least in the modern woman society. Not to get religious, because I'm not that much of a religious person or biblical person. But in some cultures, they ain't even supposed to have tattoos. If we being real. I ain't going to expound on that too much because y'all know I don't talk religion. But we know what it is. So just think of that. That's just a little food for thought for y'all gentlemen. Think back. The woman with the arm sleeve, was she real feminine? Or she had feminine ways? Or she was feminine when it was circumstantial or beneficial? Put that person in a vacuum. Would you consider that person a feminine woman? The answer is probably no. The answer is probably no. But they gravitate to this and they hold on to it and they think it's decent. But it's quite the contrary. Y'all think about that one for me. If you like videos like this, hit it with a like. Share and subscribe. If you so please, if you stumbled across this video, tap that notifier bell so y'all can see when my next videos come out. Till then, I holla. Peace.